So we have about 78 people who joined. Just giving it another 2-3 minutes, and we should start. Okay, sir, I don't see any more people joining. I think we should be good to go now. I'll keep adding if there are any more people, eventually join.
Okay, great.
I will just take the count.
Yeah, I think it's exactly 90 days since I have addressed this group.
Yeah.
And in the 90 days, while we may not have lived up to the expectations that we had promised during this 90-day period, but I also believe that we have made significant progress on various fronts, and we are also being pulled back very substantially, which is, as I said, I mean, in my opinion, a very vicious, libellous kind of discouragement that has been going on with a few vested interests in this group, where they are not allowing the majority of our customers, our patrons, our well-wishers to actually find a solution for themselves. So my sincere request, sir, is that, ladies and gentlemen, is that not to fall prey to all these kind of libellous rumors, and rather support us and handhold us like how you all have done for the last so many years, and see that we are able to solve your problem. Because the more hindrances that you all put before us, it is making only our job much more difficult. We would also like to put in a PowerPoint presentation to show what we have done. And we have invested significant amount of money in the last 90 days without achieving what we should have achieved in terms of sales, in terms of collections and everything. And we had actually found a fantastic solution to ensure that the graceful exits are given to most of our customers. But even that is being put on, a lot of roadblocks are being put. I mean, for the life of me, I'm not able to understand what is the objective here. And that's the reason why, I wanted to address a few people and ask them some pointed questions as to why, why we are not able to help ourselves in getting an exit to this entire group. For us, sir, our customers have always been God. If we are a Ponzi company or whatever that they're claiming, there is then we wouldn't have existed for 20 years, nor would we have had 14,000 customers with us. There are very successful, communities where people are residing extremely happy. And one such example is even Urbana. In spite of various issues that we have, I don't believe that the residents are not living well in Urbana. Whether, even if there is no power, we are burning our own money by ensuring that all the residents are well taken care of. Now, I would straight away like to go to the PowerPoint. I mean, I just want to say the last time I started off with a very, very sincere and severe apology. But now I just want to be very business-like, because, having this groupism, putting in some 300 customers and writing all kinds of, whatever they perceive to be true. I mean, to me, I would rather now consider this as a business relationship rather than a personal one. I'm extremely apologetic for that, but the circumstances under which we are talking today is not what it was 3 months ago. While we have committed that we will exit everybody with absolutely no what do you call that going back on any committed promises or returns or whatever that we have done. I only believe that a few people have instigated this group. How many of you all are instigated? I have no idea. I'm very happy for the law to take its own course. As I said, we are doing this without prejudice. So just like how you people are alleging so many things against us, we have our right to defend ourselves and take whatever counter action that is needed. I only hope good sense prevails in this group to see that our objective of you investing into our project, exiting out, or you investing into our project, getting your apartment, vis-a-vis whatever delay has been there, each and every one of you will be compensated, because Urbana is a massive project. We have massive expansion plans. We have massive infrastructure. We have a lot of investments flowing in. So all these things will be demonstrated to you. And I want to share a very simple PowerPoint saying that we want to first kickstart the project with construction. Without construction, you are not going to get an exit. I'm not going to get an exit. I'm not going to get any of these things. None of these things are going to happen. Our focus is to put as money as possible on the projects itself to show that there is visible, what you call that, progress in construction. Yeah, let us start off with what we have committed 90 days back and where we are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, one second here. I just need to mute this.
Okay.
Yeah. So PMI settlement with financial institutions. I think India Bulls, the recipients of the monies that have been paid, you all know very clearly what you call that. You all know very clearly that what amounts have been paid to you all, and I think we have regularized all the accounts up to what you call that August, Divya.
Yes, yes.
And with HDFC, we have also done almost about 30% since we last spoke, and
Yes,
I think
yes, sir.
and I think the balance also we are looking at paying it by the month end. For us,
Correct.
anyway, for us, what you call that reinstatement or regularization of PMIs will be completed by end December, but I am putting a very huge caveat to this, because unless you allow us to sell and not what you call that write misleading mails to my what you call that to the fellow customers, instigating them on settlements, or what you call that going to my what you call that selling agents saying that do not sell. If you all are not going to help yourselves, then let the law take its course. I mean, I am not one to shy away from any of these things. In the last 3 months, we have paid 15 crore rupees. That means at an average of 5 crore rupees per month, so that the construction can start. And we have not achieved any collections, generally because there is a lot of rumors and other things that are happening around it. This is only going to go higher. We have a budget of almost around 40 crore rupees that we will start investing purely in construction alone, to see that our projects, our infrastructure, our OCs, our what you call that handovers, and our power, everything is finished. So to me, priority number one is that. Priority obviously parallelly is going to be that regularization of pre-MI, so that there is no hassles. I know that a lot of people are genuinely suffering here. See, this is the kind of what you call that rubbish things that I'm getting over here, and there's nothing to listen. I mean, as I said, anybody can talk anything, but these are the facts. I mean, a company would not have paid 35 crore rupees in terms of pre-MI as well as construction in the last 3 months, if what do you call that if we don't intend to keep our what do you call that if we don't intend to keep our commitment. Next. all of you all know, I mean, wherever you are sitting from, you all have come here as an investment, what you call the group. I'm leaving aside all the other, what you call that, I'm leaving aside all the other people who are genuinely waiting for their apartments. So as an investment group, this is the best time for us to sell and solve both the problems. So our focus, as I said, will be only construction, sales and collection and handing over possession. This way, both of us are going to redeem ourselves. Mr. Ramesh Bupur, I mean, you've been asking to be unmuted. You will be unmuted when your time comes. Yeah, anyway, so go ahead with what we want to show. Today, this is where we have revived JMC. The work is starting. Of course, the rains have not helped too much. So let us go ahead with, and we have started work in all the towers. Now, go to this slide. We had received 47, which is almost 20% of what do you call that? 20% of these buyback customers.
Right, sir.
But out of that, 24 people are backing out.
Yeah, you're right, sir. And 23 people said that they want to go ahead. 8 of them have really supported us, and they have, and there is money also collected from the new investor. There is some portion of the loan that has been closed. The agreement right now between two parties, the agreement are getting signed. So there is one set of customers who really supported. So 6 people, they've agreed for the terms. The documentation work is in progress. Unfortunately, about 9 of the new customers, with a lot of we're still trying to hold on to them, but they put the deal on hold. They need some time to revive themselves and come back. But 24 of them have investors have upright said that they don't want to go ahead with this deal.
No, why are they backing out?
Okay, so very candid. So, sir, when you say backing out, the investors who are not supporting us okay, so very candid feedback that they give is they would want their money to be paid first. We are getting the new customer on board with an agreement. So the payment schedule is designed in such a way that as and when we collect money from the new customer whom we have sourced, the money will first
go to the bank.
And that is what the tripartite agreement also says, that any refund that a company does, the first liability should go towards the bank to close the loan. Once the loan is closed, the agreement is detailed enough that whatever future collections would come from the new customer would go directly to the investor, not even to Ozone. It will go directly to the investor. But they are not. Our investors are not comfortable with this arrangement. They want their equity back in terms of whatever they've paid out of their pocket, and then close the loan. So this is the main point of argument. To which we've also tried to explain, sir, that this is the best possible way to kind of start giving them exits. Once the momentum picks up, things will settle down, and all these towers where we are taking the money, they are all towers which are standing up, so the collection will definitely come. So it's not that we have to construct. These towers are constructed already, so the payment schedule, the timelines on the payment schedule will definitely be adhered. It is just designed in a timed manner to collect the money, and it will come organically. But we've had reservations on that point, and we are stuck there.
What does our agreement say, Divya? I mean, let us just follow what the agreement says. I mean, today all these people, when times were good, if we had invested all that money, in the construction, by now all of us could have come out. No, We have paid the profit, we have paid rollover, we have given credit notes. We have enough of stock in Urbana where we can do all this. First, my sincere appeal to at least the people who have maturity in this group is to see that their bank loans are paid off first. And after that, what do you call that? Let them whatever profit, whatever that we need to pay, we can do that by giving them, some kind of an option in terms of stock of some other project, club some five people together for an apartment, so something like that, so that they can get there first. I want to ensure that the liability of the bank or people going where pre-MIs are issued, all those things create a problem.
Right.
Because today, now, this herd mentality is not going to work. I want to see that, what do you call that, that only some 5 or 6 people who are mature can discuss with us to take the way forward.
Sure, sir. Point taken. Yeah. Okay, so this is where we are, and what is pulling us back? What is pulling us back is this. So there are
we have all this now. We have everything. We have who are the instigators. We know what is happening. We know what kind of illegal emails they have created, where they are residing, what are the personal attacks, where all they are going on social media. So anyway, as I said to this entire forum, and I want to address a few people, that whatever they have to do, we also have to defend ourselves. I mean, that goes beyond all these things.
Right, sir. That's awesome.
Yeah, but then anyway, so today now I want to just go back that this groupism is not going to work for us. There is going to be a SPOC for identified customers that only that one person is going to do. Today I'm instructing my office to, what do you call that, filter out any of these these group email IDs in every manner. And settlements with individuals can only happen one-on-one with the SPOC. How many people do we have? 200 people?
Yes.
Yeah, so 200 people. So we can give them a settlement plan within 12 months if they allow us to work in peace.
Yes, sir.
And as I said, I mean, without prejudice, all I'm saying is that if people are willing to really, find a solution, I believe that we can find a solution. I understand that we have delayed way beyond what was expected, but there were circumstances that are beyond our control, and maybe bad planning, bad promises, bad, structure, bad everything. But I'm here to personally see that the law is not here to repair bad bargains, but we will ensure that whatever we have committed will be taken care of. Somebody in an iPhone, some unidentified guy is saying everything bad and bullshit. Can you just, can you come on, online, whoever you are? We don't know who it is.
Yeah, we don't know. Can we just have your name?
Mr. Ramesh Bhupur wants to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I've asked him to unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Ramesh.
Yeah. Thanks for allowing me to talk to Vasu.
Not at all, sir. It is our duty, sir.
No, not duty. So many mails sending. I now also so many active messages. Then only you realize I'm unmuting. Okay. One thing. Let me. You have seen my mail. I send 100 mails every day.
I have seen Ramesh.
So
I have seen.
No. Listen, you explain to Vasu what is my situation. People coming to my home, bank people.
Which bank?
They are not.
Which bank?
I first India Bulls.
Sir, India Bulls, the payment has been made up till August 31st.
No, you people, you saw the mail. First, can you explain once again? Why you people stop not paying this?
Because we didn't have the money, sir.
No. This is why you people say. See the mail.
No. I will explain this to you, sir.
RBI stop.
Uh, Mr. Bupur, just give me a minute. So,
Yeah.
sir, Mr. Bupur has booked the unit with us. He's an end user. He wants, he's like the property. He's booked with us. He's under a subvention scheme where we've told him that, we've requested him to continue paying the pre-MI. We've issued some credit notes to him against.
Yeah, one second. Why you stop? Reason I am asking. What is the reason? False reason you mentioned. RBI is not this kind of schemes and all stopped. See the basic mail which I received. Why false mail you people made?
No, it's not
Then
false, Bupur.
yes.
It's not
Then
a false
why?
claim.
See, yes.
Our,
See.
How much money, Divya, have you paid Mr. Ramesh Bupur approximately
No,
till now?
I will have to
no,
check.
no. Last 2 years, I did not no get money. India Bulls people came to my home. They are caring to my wife and kids. Then I realized. Then I went to India Bulls office. They said we are no more with this guy. No, Ozone. Then I realized. Then I went to Kotak and I transferred the loan. I am making my own with my own money. Then you people giving the credit note. Credit
Ramesh
note. Why
sir,
you people give?
Ramesh sir, one is sir, whatever inconvenience we have put you through, and whatever
But you
credit note, sir, 1 minute, sir. There is a
listen. See, these beautiful words I'm listening last 2 years. Inconvenience,
Wait,
solution.
sir.
We paid 90%. Why we provide solution to you? You have to provide solution. You have to give. We are authorized to ask you. Why you scaring to us?
Sir,
That is
you
what
are
I am.
authorized to ask everything, sir. Today, my only question, sir, is that if you
No,
are allowed,
we paid 90% for you solution also. You just told me in meeting. You want solution from us also?
sir,
So
we
that
can
is
only
this
help
thing.
each other, no, sir, Ramesh.
No, here, sir, we are paid for not taking the help, man. We are right to ask.
First,
You have
sir,
to
one
provide that
minute,
one.
1 minute. If there is going to be any kind of what you call that intimidation, and if you are going to use man, Mr. Ramesh, whoever the hell you are, you better what you call that mind your language. Understand? Today you have a
No, no,
commercial
no,
contract
no.
with me.
You
Hello,
only
shut up.
scaring. No,
Listen to
no, no,
me.
no. Why shut up? You only scaring us.
I am not scaring anybody. You want to go, you bloody go to any court, I say. Don't bloody
Why
talk
you
about man and everything.
say you say and come in front of the media and say this one. You see how guts.
Media. You let us see what media.
Huh? No,
Nonsense.
you come. Yeah,
First,
you tell. Yes,
first
yes.
you
This is
talk
our.
with
This is.
respect, whoever you are. Show me
This
your
is.
face. Talk with
Huh?
respect.
You want to face? What you want to face?
Show me your face, I said. Talk with
You
respect.
can show, you can feel everything in my photo and everything is there in my file.
As I told you, today we are on a contract. If a contract
Okay.
is what you call that, if a contract is not honored on either side, there is a court of law, there is everything. So you also have your remedy, I also have my remedy. That's it. I don't you
Okay.
dare say man or anything like that. I have given you enough of respect. Mute him immediately. Now go to Tyagarajan. Yes,
Hello.
sir, Mr. Tyagarajan, please, sir.
Hi. Good morning. In fact, this is the first time
Morning, sir.
we speak actually. Just wanted to know, see, I have a domestic investor.
Sir, we are not used to, getting disrespect. Sir, sometimes, sir, we do a project, we have a contract, things can go bad, things can go, what do you call that? I'm only trying my level best here to rectify the situation.
No, I
And I
agree.
understand that you all have been put through so much of hardship. We are right now on the cusp of turning around the company. And people are trying to threaten us. I will go to media. I will go. Let them go anywhere. Now I am not perturbed by anything, sir. We are only talking about trying to find a solution.
No, absolutely right. This is what Mr. Vasu is. I think I booked it somewhere in 2015 or 16. My
Yes, sir.
possession was supposed to be 17 and or 18 early.
Yes,
And it
sir.
got pushed to 19, 20, 21. Now even I don't know what is the correct date now.
Sure, sir.
And the property is like, I don't know when do I get my money, or rather when do I get my flat?
Yeah.
Because my credit note is gone beyond the whole price what I'm supposed to pay.
I understand, sir, but I
And
will
the credit note was stopped from April 21. April 21, there is no credit note also. Anyway,
Sir, I will.
How do we survive? I need to
Sir,
fund my bank, right?
sir, I will. As I said, sir, we have enough stock, and it is a cash flow. What you call that, and the kind of utilization of cash flow that we want to put. See, construction will set all of us free first.
Yeah,
They will set. They will set.
if you start giving some buildings out of avenue one by one, if you push actually to give possession on that, and then bring in that confidence on people, that is what is required.
Sir, I
Look at it that
I
way.
will tell you, Mr. Tyagarajan, I have paid out in the last, what do you call that, 10 days or maybe 12 days, I have paid out 4.5 crore rupees to JMC. I have dumped in 1 crore of material on the site. So somebody, has message saying that this is 5 years back photograph. If somebody has the, what do you call that, knowledge, I can take some representative. I can make him sit and talk to GMC. We have a completion schedule, and we have, what you call that, and the person can understand what we are doing, what is our plan, how we will complete the entire project before the RERA extended deadline. So today, all I'm requesting is about 5 or 10 people as a committee, because we have handled projects where instead of talking to 300 people, where everybody is coming with preconceived notion, if somebody can take the mantle, somebody who's mature, and then I can talk to them on a one-on-one basis and give them individual solutions. Sir, we are only talking of 200 numbers or 205 numbers. Believe me, it can be worked out. But what is happening, sir? Somebody calling me, no, sir. Somebody calling me motherfucker. Somebody saying this thing. I don't think,
I don't want to be very frank. I'm not getting into that side of reactions which is coming in with few people. I've also written in the whole chat itself. That's not the route we should take. I agree. But at the same time, Vasudev, what is the requirement is the level of confidence increasing from our end to us. We need to see that progress. I remember we were discussing, I think, a day before.
No, sir, I am telling you, sir, in the last.
On that day, after that, there is 90 days. You are supposed to talk to HDFC, and then you are supposed to close the pre-EMI issues on that.
No, I will.
So in my case, if you take me, in my case, personally, I am paying the pre-EMI myself.
I know, sir.
I have been asking for mails. I have been sending so many mails. I have not got any response from that side. Let me be very clear. None of the response have come to me. Yeah. I have even asked for the photograph of my own flat. I had asked for it. Give me a video and photograph of my own flat. Where is it lying? And what is the reason for the credit notes not even coming after April? Because the value of credit note is already reached the total compensation which I am supposed to pay as a buyer.
It is fine, sir. I will add another property to you to ensure that whatever has to be paid will be paid. Sir, my only question
is income coming in, right? Like you look at a project where there is an income coming in from the project will only bail you out. Same way for my investment, the income from that investment will only bail me out on my financial crisis. You are in the same situation. You may be in a multiple crores. I am in a maybe in a lakh or crore. That's only the volume magnitude is different, but otherwise both of us are in the same.
I have never shied back from talking to people. In fact, we said that we will have 3 or 4 interactions every quarter to see that we are out of this problem. Somewhere from out of the blue, people writing to various people, instead of me focusing on an exit plan, why should I focus on unproductive things? Not that I'm shying away from things.
I think you need to. These things are bound to happen. If you look at it,
so let it happen.
It's not a individual. You have handled projects. You have been in the industry for 20 years, as you say.
Yes, sir.
So these kind of things in a real estate industry is happening.
Let it happen, sir. But
you need to ignore and then come up with such a level of confidence bringing into the people, then that will automatically die down. That's where I wanted you to.
Tyagarajan, please tell me one thing. Construction with reinforcing all the contractors with money for Aqua, 2 for Irene, and for Prime, and for what you call that Avenue fully paid, material lying at site, construction activity going on, and sales and marketing becoming very robust is the only way. Of course, the pre-EMIs, all those things, sir, in 3 months, I have paid out 30 crores. I'm not interested in sharing it with the group. But if there are 10 responsible people, I'm ready to show how much money I've paid out pre-MI to India Bulls and HDFC and how much money I've put into construction. Every money is paid by check. Every money is what you call that is accounted. So today, sir, if I am a defunct company, Ponzi scheme, you call me whatever you want. Every month I'm shelling out 10 crores without getting anything because of, anyway, and as you rightly said, sir, that is my problem, which I will face it. My only request from this group, sir, I understand there are people genuinely who are suffering a lot. But is there some way that we can, what do you call that, get some 5 people or 10 people in this NRI group who can be a voice?
I'm a domestic investor, very clearly.
Okay, so I don't know.
That is another that is another concern I had, because I've been seeing you are addressing only the NRIs and investors from abroad, and the domestic customers are not.
I don't know who I'm addressing anymore, because today, I mean, there are so many groups.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out, because I tried reaching out very many mails I've written. What happened to the domestic investors? Where are we on giving? Because domestic investors are not like cash rich or anything. They are looking at getting the position and they want to move into the flat, right? They want to move into the flat.
Agreed, sir. No,
so what is the timeline for delivery finally? Because we have been hearing many timelines, many deadlines which keep on changing. Right?
Sir, where are you based out of, Mr. Tyagi?
I'm based out of Mumbai.
Okay, so that is even more easier. I would request you to come to our Mumbai office, and we have a complete delivery schedule also that is prepared. And for Prime also, I have a complete delivery schedule that is prepared. We have tower-wise, we have what is the contractor, what is the work pending, we have everything.
Are you in Mumbai? Are you?
No, sir, I am based out of Bangalore, but all I'm saying is, sir, I will ensure as part of minutes of this meeting that there will be one single spot for 25-30 customers or whatever it is. Any communication, any grouse, everything with the CC to me should be marked to that spot, sir. We have almost about 20-25 people in the CRM team. Or no, I don't know, Divya, I mean, you have to correct me. I don't know how many people we have.
So the CRM itself kept changing. Like I have seen at least 4 people have changed in my this thing. None of them seem to be replying actually.
Achha, no, anyway, I'm telling you as chairman of.
No, I wrote even Divya didn't bother to respond.
Okay, Divya, anyway, whatever, I will make sure, sir, that there is a response. Today, no, sir, even if I'm unable to do something, even that also will be a response.
Yeah, that's the transparency and confidence, right? That's the transparency.
Absolutely. Divya, can we have this? Because this is a common complaint coming everywhere. While you may not have answers, while you may not have...
I never write on the group.
While you may not have any of those things, Divya, but I believe that you please spread it between Bangalore and Chennai, and if required, Bombay also, and spread out some 10 people or 15 people who will respond to customers irrespective of you not paying their EMI for 2 years. Even for them, they have to have an answer.
For us, CIBIL is getting affected if I don't pay. That's the key.
Yeah, I agree, sir.
There is a slightly, hugely different impact in terms of domestic as well as the international buyers. The domestic buyers, CIBIL is a very, very key thing. And if I don't pay for 2 months, my CIBIL goes for a toss, and then I have a problem in terms of my credibility across any banking institution. I am a CFO in a particular company. I can't afford to have this kind of a low kind of a CIBIL ratings and everything. I can't put my risk of credibility in the market.
I agree, sir. No, sir, I am very aware.
I like the project. We like the project. I invested in 2016. I understand 2 years, 3 years. There is a delay of 1 year, 2 years, but now it is about more than 3-4 years now. 2018 to 2022, we are nearing to 22 now. Yeah, even if I put 1 year for your what do you call it, pandemic or 1.5 years for pandemic, but still, the issue is 90% was completed somewhere in 2017 itself. I have paid the 90% money in 2017.
I know, sir. I know.
Yeah. So that's where the whole angst is coming from. Everyone in this group is because of that. Nothing else. Some people, everybody is human being. Ultimately, somebody will have a high level of emotion. Somebody will try to manage it. It all depends on their own affordability.
Sir, I'm not talking about emotion, sir. I have nothing personal. Whether people, because I am answerable to everybody at the end of the day. But what I don't want is somebody, what you call that, abusing me in a public forum, sir. That I'm not okay for.
I agree with you. I'm not
Yeah.
denying that.
No, sir,
I'm with you on that fully. I'm not getting into, that's what I said. I'm not interested in getting, spoiling a relationship or anything. I'm interested in getting my flat. I'm interested in getting the solution to the issues of majority of these customers who are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that basis, if you have a schedule, a delivery schedule ready, is there a way where you can share it with us, share it with individuals? Maybe you can share it for my own flat. That's it. I'm not interested because where do I go and connect 25, 30 people together?
No, that's fair. I mean,
I can't do that. I'm not in the business of doing that. But I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do that.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Fortunately, I came into a group where I could understand, okay, what is happening. I'm the only one, and there are many. I could see now there are many.
But there are 200. Today, the same people, what you call that, there are 200 out of almost about...
you might have sold about 800, 1,000 customers.
No, sir. Only 4,000 units, sir. We have sold in Urbana. So we have 200 people where we have this issue. And we will solve this issue. And we have been through as most realistic.
When I see you have made payment of pre-EMI to some part of customers, some of the customers, that's worrying me. Why is it a differential treatment? Is it that
it's not, sir.
जो रोएगा उसको पैसा मिलेगा?
No, it's not. As I told you, sir, it's not like that. The question was limited money. What was available could only be paid to limited people. I mean, it's a very sad thing. But my question was that I had limited money, and as I told you, every month if I have to put out 10 crore rupees, what do you call that, as PMI, and 10 crore rupees per month for contractor PMI. I'm not talking about facilities management, administration, marketing. You forget all those things. I'm saying without all that and no cash flows coming in, I'm in a genuine problem. And I'm not going to shy away. I mean, I will never, sir, because the project has enough surplus. We have a cash flow issue. Today, the banks are supporting us. Every money that is coming collected into the escrow amounts are being spent only for construction and for nothing else. So we don't have any of those problems. My only question was that 3 years, 4 years, 5 years in this particular matter, especially Avenue, there is a problem. And I believe that the solution is only 12 months away. Now people can say that this fellow is bullshitting, that he's this, he's that.
There's a loss of revenue.
Sir, I have clarity, sir. The loss is mine, sir. I don't want a single investor.
I have a loss.
No, sir, I don't want a single investor to be inconvenienced in any way. Tomorrow, if you have paid pre-EMI for X number of years, I am willing to compensate that loss. I am willing to give you more stock where you don't have to pay me. We'll have to do some documentation. It's not that I don't have an inventory that I can give you, but I don't have the money to give you, Mr. Tyagarajan. I mean, to me, that is my thing. So if my sales and construction cycle starts, everything will be solved. I am not reducing the prices. I am increasing the price in Urbana because we are underselling the product. So we are doing all these things.
Yeah, that's another thing because your product,
we will not
sale today. The price today is much lower than what in fact I have paid.
Sir, you take it from me. The prices Monday. I have a meeting with all my channel partners and everybody. The Urbana deserves a much higher price than what it is being currently sold at. It is the most livable community in the entire of North Bangalore. Otherwise, there is no township that has 2,000 people residing it. And we have Embassy Springs. We have Shobha. We have Brigade Orchards. We have Hiranandani developments. And we have and we have Shobha some development. I am the smallest name in amongst all these developers, but none of these people have 2,000 people living over there.
Yeah, I don't want to take more time. There are other people also.
Yes, please.
I would love to hear from your team.
Divya, we have to make a promise that even if we have nothing to report, emails have to be addressed. You please spread it across 10 or 20 people. Then they have, each person has only 10 people to give. If you are not able to, answer and you don't have money, say I don't have money.
Anyway, I'll drop a
Because,
note.
today, no, sir, trust is an issue. I totally agree with you.
It
But I
is
want
bound
be,
to happen. If you are an investor in some other bigger
100%,
project, and if
sir,
that
I
is
have
this is how
every
you
right
are
to,
facing it, you will also bound to be with that.
sir, I have every right to question. You all have every right to question me. All I'm trying to say is, please don't abuse me. That's all.
No problem. Please get us a solution as early as possible. I want to look at possession dates, start delivering the projects one by one block in avenue, and then probably you build that confidence. That will help every other people also to raise the bar and then expect something from you. I mean,
100%.
today what is happening is that trust is not there
I know,
because
sir.
it has been broken
So
time and again. It has been broken time and again. The promises were made, but not even 10% of the promises have been met. That's where.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
That's my observation.
I take your feedback, sir. I take it very positively.
The moment your promises are met, it increases to say for 30%, 40%, 50%. Automatically, everybody. It's a cycle. It will build. It will build the trust completely, and that is what is going to bail you out and bail us out also.
Perfect, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm just putting you on mute. Thank you, Mr. Tyagarajan. I'll stay connected with you. Sir, Dr. Akshay Nair wants to connect with us.
Yes, please. Hello, doctor.
Morning, Mr. Vasu. Morning, Divya. Morning to
Morning.
everyone else, or afternoon, if
Yeah.
I can say, whatever time of day we are in. I just want to keep it nice and general, Mr. Vasu. This is the first time we are actually connecting. I've spoken to Divya on many an occasion.
Okay,
And
sir.
she was my relationship manager. General question. I'm pretty sure all the other customers have the same question. So we're looking at short-term goals to achieve the final goal. The
Correct.
final goal, we have no clue when it's going to happen. You say 12 months, but I'll be honest with you, this was told to me about 24 months ago. So we don't have a final goal or the final set of dates as yet. You mentioned.
Akshay, sir, can I just interrupt for 1 second?
I'm so sorry, Vasu. If I can finish and then I'll let you speak, if that's okay.
Please.
Because then you know that flow doesn't go out.
Okay.
So we need to achieve short-term goals, and the short-term goals, like many, Mr. Tyagarajan, Mr. Ramesh Bupur, I completely don't agree in those sort of banter. It has to be, like you said, very professional. At the same time, we need to try and work together here. So the first short-term goal that you can help us with is to prevent the banks coming after us. Personally, I'm furnishing 2 loans, and if I have to pay 1.2 lakhs every month out of my pocket, I don't have that money. I'll be honest.
Agreed.
I might have to sell my house, things like that. So I don't have the money to pay, and Divya knows this very well, and I've told her 100 times, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the money to pay 1.2 lakhs every month so that I help Ozone. And I've been doing that, but I've stopped over the last 4 or 5 months. Now, if you can address what is the state on that, because the banks are coming after us. And obviously, like you have your measures, we have our measures, we will, obviously a group of us have gone to the court, and we hope to get a favorable outcome from that. So first and foremost, I think all our investors here, they want their pre-MI issues sorted out immediately, if I can say that, because none of us, I have post-traumatic stress disorder in terms of, not literally, but I'm worried every day. I'm going to get an email from HDFC. So if you can tell us what your plan is about the pre-MI one. The second is obviously me again, and like many others, there's one flat that we've taken to keep in Ozone, because when I visited Ozone about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I liked the property and I invested myself for my parents. And the other property, through estate management company in the UK, I went and ordered for the buyback. And obviously the buyback has gone over the roof. I mean, there's no promises been made. Every day, I think when was the last time I spoke to Divya? Probably February, March this year. There's been subvention rollover agreements, but literally nothing concrete. So, regarding pre-MI, regarding the buyback, regarding construction, if at least for the first part, the pre-MI, because that is the most stressful situation, right, all of us are facing. So, if you can please kindly address that.
Sir, the pre-MIs in my presentation, which I'm going to share with the group, is that before December, we will regularize all the pre-MIs of the buyback customers throughout.
Okay, so that's only the buyback. What about the customers?
And as a first step, as I told you, we have already paid substantial money to India Bulls up till August 31st.
Right.
And HDFC, I think around 30% we have paid of what has been committed. I am meeting them on Monday to address this issue about how we are going to pay the pre-MI. So that the pre-MI issue will be solved up to before December 31st. And that will come as part of the minutes of this meeting.
Can I say something now?
Yes.
So regarding the pre-MI,
Yes.
you have your contacts in the bank, because obviously when you advertised Ozone initially, it was to advertise. I mean, in the UK at least, there was HDFC in the exhibition, if I can say.
Yes.
So if you can if you're promising December 2021 before you finalize all that or pay all those pre-MIs back, will it be possible? I think it should be possible for you to communicate with the heads of the HDFC Bank or India Bulls, tell them, please don't harass the customers.
Sir,
we are coming.
No, sir, I'll tell you, we have last time also, we had told them that don't harass the customers, don't go and, disturb people. But these guys, I mean, today, they are not willing to commit anything in writing. I have tried my level best, sir. HDFC is not only, he was an equity partner of mine, and we have been dealing with HDFC for 25 years. But still, what you call that, the institutions behave the way institutions do. I will try my level best once again. Now, sir, coming to your second point about exit, where you said that, 12 months had passed, all that. I have actually given an exit. Today, sir, I have given an exit plan whereby 20% of the people, 50 people we could have exited by first paying off the bank loan first. So my pre-MI stops, your pressure stops, everything. But people are getting instigated and saying they're coming back saying, you first pay my principal, pay my profit, pay my double profit, pay everything. But only then I will allow this to happen. So that I need your I need the group's cooperation. Because once we pay that out, you're also not at a loss. I am also not at a loss. You still continue to have a right over what money that we have to pay you, which we are securing you. So my only question is, if that does not happen, then there is no exit. I found 50 exits, 47 to be exact, out of 205. And by now, in another 3 months, I'd have found another 50. That means 50% of this problem could have been solved. So
I don't know any of these people who are restricting the sales. Absolutely, and like I said, I can't be personal about anything here because
which
I'm
is
not
fine.
talking just for myself, which is really selfish. I need to talk to all the investors who are equally suffering from as I have been suffering. So yes, I mean
to answer your question, we will have to redouble our efforts. We'll have to go back to each investor individually, and we have to convince them to see that let them exit. First, let the EMI burden, let the bank account, let everything be closed.
Okay.
So there are, as I said, sir, out of 205, only 47. So I have not addressed the balance 150. So like that, we are working towards a plan. So we will have to, I mean, that's our problem. I mean, Akshay, as an individual, it's not your problem.
You mentioned about the buyback pre-MIs being paid. What about the pre-MIs for the apartments which we've invested in, like the subvention scheme? Because pre-MI, I have a buyback unit, I have a subvention scheme apartment which I had agreed to keep. So what happens with that apartment? Who's going to pay those pre-MIs?
That I don't know, sir. I have to work out. Right now, I'm only focusing on the buybacks. So if you ask me an honest question, I don't know what is a quantum. I will revert back and because I need to understand what is the quantum that has to be paid out every month and how it fits into my cash flows, and I will revert back to you with the MOM that we are going to share.
Exactly, because the problem is, personally, I don't have that money to pay, and I've stopped paying the pre-MIs, I'll be honest, and that's because I've told the banks as well, and obviously we've collected a group of investors who were trying to see what legal ways we can at least hold the banks away from us. While you come to a solution, 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line, I'll be honest, I'm not sure. The other bit is, including Divya, the response from the management, the customer relations team has been really, really awful. There is no response. I understand they might be getting 200 mails a day, but I'm not a person who emails like that. But if I can have what the plan is or what is being happening, or if I send an email asking what the latest update is, there's complete blank silence. So
No.
that leaves us in an absolute
That will be rectified from next week. So, and we are going to specify that these are the number of people who will be responding to so many people. At the same time, we will not respond to any of these 300 mails, some 400 mails, all those things. We'll respond to individual customers. We know all of them, so we will respond to them individually.
So we would like response from the emails, like you mentioned, pre-EMIs being paid by December. So if I email Divya or someone
No,
in
sir,
November,
that the group is getting as minutes of this meeting. Apart from this, to keep a regular update on what all is happening, we will ensure that there are, one SPOC is what you call that designated to some 20 people. So that person will communicate. Even if there is zero progress, that person will communicate.
no, that's fine. I think I should let someone else talk now. But no, I mean, what can I say? I'll just keep my fingers crossed and hope. I mean, I've been hoping for the last 2 years, but yeah, there's always hope. That's the only thing you can work on.
No, we have a very concrete roadmap, irrespective of many disbelievers in the group. So we will, ensure these things happen.
Like I said, let's hope. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Divya?
Yes, sir. So, I mean, let me know if.
Can I
So the
question is Mr. Varun Paliwal there?
So no, I couldn't find him here. I couldn't find him here. Unless he is in some other name. I can't find him with his name though. If
He's
Mr.
a customer,
Paliwal,
right, in Avenue J and K Tower and all that?
sorry, sir.
He's a customer in Avenue J
Yes.
and K Tower?
Yes, you're right, sir.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
is Mr. Mahadevan there?
So, generally he's always a part of the meeting, but today I can't find him as well. So, yeah. So the questions, more or less, when I read the chats, is around pre-EMIs, exits, and possessions. It's more or less the same questions. So
All three we are addressing, but the problem, Divya, is that everybody is saying that our response is very poor. Now that is not acceptable. As I said, even if there is zero progress, I want to break up this entire group, and you please give me the 10 people, Greta, even if you are there. I want 10 people, put on this job only to communicate to them.
right, sir. Sure. We'll do that. Sir, just couple of things which I wanted to put on the table, while I want to completely take the feedback of the non-responsiveness, if that is so evident, or is really pinching them. Sir, as individuals, as a team, okay, the team has also been under tremendous pressure. It is not one or two customers. I'm not trying to justify. There is no reason why we should not communicate. We should keep talking to the investors and the end users. That is the least we can do. Our existence is because of all of them. My job is because of all of them. So I completely buy that point. So the team is, everyone, including me, is under tremendous pressure. Everyone who would ask a question has to also be cognizant about the language that they use. I'm not saying everyone is like that, but they have to be cognizant about the language, personal remarks, things like, you have
Agreed.
been.
So all of us have dignity, and if there are people who are using unparliamentary language, you please do not respond to them. I am telling this in the group very openly.
Right, sir. Right.
Yeah, so none of our people are meant here today. It's a contract. We are honoring the contract. There have been delays. There have been disruption. There has been all kinds of issues. But we have committed that we will pay. It may be delayed, but there is no denial. So there is no personal insult or whatever it is. So today, make it very clear that those people who are going to use unparliamentary language or talking anything like that, they will not be what you call that. They will not be what you call that responded to at all. So let you put that also in the minutes today.
Of course, sir. Also, wanted to just take this opportunity to say, in personally, a lot of people, everyone in the organization, everyone is working towards exits. Some of the investors whom we were able to find a new buyer. I have personally flown down to Bangalore to convince the new buyer to come on board and take the unit, give that comfort, but that has not been reciprocated. I just wanted to reiterate that point. This is the best possible way to exit everyone who wants to get an exit. I really genuinely look forward for all your support to help us, reach there and start exiting. We are talking to a lot of institutions on phased exits, raising funds. But derogatory mails stating that please don't work with ozone is not helping us close the deals or close the proposals, and we have evidence of people writing to these agencies that do not deal with them. I don't understand why. We all have been associated with the organization for about, I have been in the system for last 5 years. I have complete faith in the organization. I am sure we will sail through this, but such emails and such remarks are really pulling us back. I just wanted to put that point once again in front of the forum. So anything else that you wanted to add? We'll definitely sum it up with the MOM.
No, there's nothing else. I mean, we will share the MOM because there are so many hands and all of them are agreed with the same issues. So let us, what do you call that, put out the MOM and let us, what do you call that, individually connect with all of them.
Sure. Sir, there is a request from Mr. Vivekanand Jaipal. He is a customer from Metro Zone.
Yes.
And he wanted to talk. So maybe we can just take a last question from him. I will just allow him to,
Please do, please.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Vasu. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Vasu and Divya. So I've been with Metro Zone almost 5+ years. Right? I mean, last 18 months, there's no EMI payment. And, it's been suffering me a lot. 1,34,000 month. It's not something that I can pay month over month. I need a relief. Okay, sure. I'm even willing to, take back the property, case where I don't want to pay anymore. That's something that, I could not sleep at night because of the same reason. So, I've been supporting you for this long. Why can't we give some relief for us?
Sir, which tower have you purchased?
Metro Zone Z Tower.
Okay, sir. So I will. So you don't mind us selling the unit and paying you back, is it? What is it that you want me to do? I mean,
however I can get out of this, I'm willing to do. Right? I would like to buy. I can buy, and but I don't get the property because there's more work to be done. Right? So what do I, what options I have to get out? And I need to get payment. 18 months I've been paying $134,000 for every month. That's something that, it's not, how much I can let.
You have paid more than 20 lakh rupees only as pre-EMI.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Since last, except the government 6 months, freed up, and then the rest of them I've been paying from then August to now. Mm-hmm. Last year, August to now.
Sir, Mr. Jaipal has been associated with us. He's liked the property. He actually, we also had got a buyer on board, but for some reason the deal didn't go through. We've been talking to Mr. Jaipal on this said topic. He's willing to even look at retaining the apartment. We'll try to give him a proposal on the deal. His only concern is, how soon can he get the unit? If we give him clarity on that, Z Tower is almost at a final leg of delivery.
No, sir. I want to just tell you, sir. The customers in Metro Zone have been so accommodative because they know that there are a lot of receivables from Phase 4, and they have come together and they are actually helping us in finishing the project. And we have given a schedule of completion also, which I will share with you, Mr. Jaipal.
However, you can, tell me how I can help you to get me relieved. That's all I'm trying.
I will do that. I will do that, sir.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. So, Divya, we have to send out a very, very clear, individual, response to all these people and say that, this is their individual account and this is what that we have done, and send out this minutes of the meeting. Send it individually to all the people rather than sending it as a group.
Sure, sir. Sure.
To all, to all 205 people. Or how many other people are there in the regular buyback, as well as in the other group as well, where they're waiting for their where they're waiting for their possession of the apartment.
Sure, sir. I think you wanted to talk to Mr. Errol. I think we have him on the group.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Mr. Errol, can you just send me a message, because I've tried. I have been getting your messages, but I'm not able to locate you on the group. I think the name that you've used is something else. So can you just please send me a direct message so that I know which name are you?
And I want to know whether it's really Errol Narona also.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Narona, if you can just send me a message. So, is it from Ozone? It says Ozone. Okay. Okay. Mr. Errol, Errol Narona, I have just unmuted you.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Hi, Mr. Vasudevan, can you hear me?
Very clearly. I would like to
Thank
see
you very much for accepting my request and letting me in.
Yeah, sure. You were purchased in N701 and currently you're living in, you lived in Aqua 1 and now you're currently living in Aura.
Yeah, now, yes.
How are you enjoying, Urbana? I just want to understand, because today, if the project is so bad, I'm surprised that you continue to live in Urbana and not elsewhere.
Yeah, because I'll tell you why exactly, if you'd like to know.
Yeah.
But thank you once again for talking to me. So I've tried to get past you for the past 3 years now. And it's been very difficult to get hold of you.
No, that is fine.
Requesting all your stuff.
Let's not get into
that. So thank you for letting me finally talk to you.
Welcome.
Now, number one is, before we start with Avenue, I would like to talk about Belvedere, which has been stuck since 2016 or 17. Nothing has moved. Now, as you mentioned, you've got
I have a completion, as I told you, I have a completion schedule for all of this, which will be shared with you. And we are, doing one-time infusion of money so that all the projects are completed. Not only
Yeah.
project execution, CCs to be obtained. We have with the 11 kVA sanction of power. Everything is coming, Errol. So all that information will be shared to the group, because there are a huge 2,000 people are there using flimsy excuses and not paying us what you call that, enjoying the facilities, using the power, using the water, everything, refusing to pay what you call that, any maintenance charges. And obviously you are part of the what do you call that, the beneficiary without paying anything. Today, sir, giving everything free is what has put us in this position. Today, the CC not obtained for a particular project, people are refusing to pay but want to consume electricity, water, power, sewerage, all the other facilities, but will say that I will not pay. So anyway, so let's
Okay, can I finish talking and then we can take it from there if it's okay with you?
yeah. So I'm going to share both the avenue completion schedule as well as the Belvedere completion schedule.
Yeah, as far as Belvedere is, I've been in touch with all your staff.
Yeah.
And from 2017, I've been told it will be ready every 2 months or 3 months.
Okay.
Now, this has been going on. If only, that's what I kept asking everybody. If you could just be a little more direct and say, no, it's not going to be ready in the next 5 years, I can accept it.
I understand,
But
Mr. Aaron,
told,
but I will give you a,
going to
I
be
will
ready
give
every
you,
2 months and 3 months. Is it okay if I finish, if you don't mind?
yes, sir.
Yeah, so if I'm told it's happening every 2 months and 3 months, and I'm not able to plan how I want to live, it's not very easy with all our money being put in. So that is number one. Then, like you said, I have been staying in Aqua free, which is wrong as per my knowledge. Maybe you consider it free, but that was in lieu of a delay compensation for Belvedere. And the apartment that I was given was an inferior apartment, half the size of Belvedere, which is not where you cannot compare it with Belvedere. In fact, I accepted it because I didn't have any money and I had no choice, and I had to come and stay here. That was my agreement. So it was not free, like you say. Number three is I was.
Have you paid the CAM charges, Mr. Errol? Have you paid the CAM and charges? Have you paid the CAM and
what is CAM?
charges?
What is CAM?
Maintenance, where we take care of safety, security, gardening, where you beautiful walks and all those things.
Yeah, in Aqua, are you talking about, or in Aura?
No, I'm talking about in general. You've been here for 5 years or so. I just want to understand whether you're.
No, I've been here only for 1 year. I've not been here for 5 years. I've been here for 1 year. That's information also is wrong what you have. I've been here for 1 year.
Then I take back my statement. Sorry. Anyway,
yeah.
So fine.
Then,
I've got your what you call that grouses. So two things you need to know. One is you need to know your completion schedule of Belvedere, and you need to know your completion schedule of Avenue. Both.
Yes, that's all I wanted to know in the beginning, and I wanted to talk.
My dear sir, I will share both with you.
And I didn't want anything more from your company. I was just trying to be very straight and try to know so I could plan my living. But I was not given that opportunity, not given that benefit.
I will give it to you,
I had to take whatever actions. I was forced to get into what I had to get to. Now, I didn't want to do that.
Nobody is stopping you, sir.
Sorry, say again.
I said nobody is stopping you. You have every right to do what you have to do.
Yes. Then coming to the PMI again for Avenue, where I booked in 2007. When did we book it? Anyway, we booked it and the PMI, then which everyone again is having the same problem. I have the answer for that. So, like you say, I was given free. I was not given anything free. So please get that right if you don't mind.
Fine.
And we have paid our money and we expect to get back what we paid for.
100%.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Vasu.
Thank you, sir. So Divya, let us let us wind this up with with a proper communication to be sent to everybody. I mean, irrespective of people who have joined in this meeting, I want to ensure that the regular customers as well as the buybacks, end user and buybacks, we give them schedules. We tell them what is our plan.
Sure, sir. Sure, we'll do that, sir.
Thank you. And as I said, let us strengthen the communication, because that is and put it on record that anybody who's unparliamentary, do not communicate to them. No communication to mass emails. Communication is one-on-one basis. And today itself, I will set up. I take your acknowledgement. Our CRM is poor, sir. We will ensure that we strengthen it from Monday. Okay, so Divya, Greta, and team, let us get on a call immediately after this. Now, while my memory is fresh, let us get on this call.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, people. Thank you.